Namaste. I'm going to be showing you some drills that can help you with frozen shoulder pain and stiffness from a frozen shoulder. We'll take it one drill at a time so that you can piece it together based on how much time you have and which drill seems more comfortable for you to do. Okay, so we'll start now. The first thing you want to do with the frozen shoulder is, or any joint really, is to warm that joint up. So what a lot of people do sometimes is just they sort of gently massage the joint. Around the joint, try to massage in a circular fashion, or you can use your fingers to sort of just press around the joint. Along the limbs, you massage in a downward fashion away from you. Again, circular fashion around the joint and downward fashion on the limbs again. Okay? You can use an oil, or you can have a hot water bath, or you can even use a hot water compress on the shoulder joint. That's also a nice way to warm the joint up. Second warm up for the joint is to just keep your hands relaxed and to just move the joint, isolate the joint in itself. Okay, so just move the shoulders back, and you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then relax your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulder blades. You can do 10 of these. Similarly, lift the shoulders up to the ears. Breathe in, breathe out, relax the shoulders. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, relax. So you can do 10 of these as well. So 10 of front and back, 10 of up and down, a slight massage of the shoulder joint, or a hot compress. All these three things are good to warm the joint up. Okay, now the first drill, which is the most basic drill people talk about with the frozen shoulder, is giving the arm a little bit of a traction. So holding a weight, okay, so hold anything, any slight weight, a soup can or a very light dumbbell is fine. And this is the bad arm that I'm working with, and you allow the arm to sort of oscillate like a pendulum, front and back. Okay, and then you have to allow it to oscillate side and side, and then you have to allow it to oscillate in a clockwise circular movement, and then in the anti-clockwise movement. If you're not able to make these circles without the help, like with the arm by itself, then you have to give with your body. You have to allow the arm to move, okay, in that direction. With the help of the body, allow the arm to move in this direction and then also in this direction. So you want to do at least 10 in each direction. The second drill, which is very helpful, is creating a pulley for yourself. Okay, so I've just taken a yoga strap and I've hung it from my curtain rod on top, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to both ends of the yoga strap, the patta, anything that is this long basically. Okay, now from here I'm going to lift one hand, pull one hand down, and so my bad arm, or whichever arm, because we're going to do both arms, gets lifted up. Now the second you start feeling pain, stop. Okay, don't push it further. Stop here. Notice where your range of movement is still, at which point, and then change. So start pulling this down and this one gets lifted up. Okay, and then again change. You can do this for about a minute at least. And notice your progression. You want to notice how much you're progressing. So when you come back in a couple of days and you've been doing this regularly and you're noticing that your arm is going higher, and at this point your pain begins, that's a very good sign. Okay. Similarly, you can open your arms wide open here, and again take your arm up, come back down, take the other arm up. Yes. Okay, so you're creating a nice pulley with the yoga strap, and you're allowing it to lift your arm higher. Then come back to center. Again, a minute of this, and then you can leave the strap alone. Yeah. The third drill we're going to do is another very common drill, where you take a towel or a long strap and you throw it over your good arm. Okay, good arm. So if this one isn't feeling too much pain, you throw it over this shoulder. And you take your bad arm and you try to collect the strap or the towel from beneath. Okay, now a lot of times if your pain is too bad, you're not even able to get this rotation in the arm. So try and gather it from as low, as comfortably as you can. Now from here, once you've held the strap firmly, the good hand starts to pull the bad hand up. It's not bad, it's just the one that is suffering with the frozen shoulder. And then you allow it to pull it back down. Okay, again you lift it up. Please stop when you start to feel pain. Don't overdo it. Notice where your range of motion is still, and then release and relax the shoulder. Okay, you can do this a couple of times for about 60 seconds and start to notice the difference. The fourth drill is something you can do sitting, standing, sitting in Vajrasana, or sitting cross-legged, really whatever's comfortable. I'm going to show you sitting on my knees. Okay, so you can take anything that moves and also has a height. Okay, and I'm going to sit down, place my hands on the seat of the chair. It's too far. Place my hands on the seat of the chair. Again, you can choose what height you're comfortable with. For now, I'm just going to take the seat. Now from here, you have to push this height, this chair, this stool, whatever it is that you're using, push it away and start to notice how your armpits and your arms are stretching, and allow your head to relax downwards. Okay, the minute you start to feel pain, even if it's somewhere here, stop. Don't overdo it. Stay here. Feel the pain. Breathe in. Breathe out, and then slowly come back up. But try to stay there for a bit, at least 30 seconds, and then notice how you're able to go further and further each time you practice, or every couple of days. The fifth drill is very simple. You're just going to sit on anything really that has a backrest and take your arms behind and hold on to that backrest. Okay, the idea is to eventually be able to bring your hands together behind you and really open out the shoulders. But until you're able to get there, you hold on to the chair and you roll your shoulders open and you lift the chest upwards. You can hold here for about 30 seconds. Slowly with time, you can even use a stick and you can walk your hands closer along the stick. Okay, and then you can slowly release, relax. Now, if you notice that your range of movement is getting better and you're able to do a lot more without the help of so many props, then you can now on a regular basis also just do simple things like interlocking your fingers and stretching the hands up to the ceiling and then relaxing. Then take one arm up, bend, hold the elbow, pull back, and then relax. And then similarly with the other arm, then take your arm over and stretch the arm across the shoulder, chest, and then relax. Final takeaway is that you have to be able to do this every day, maybe 3 or 4 times a day even. The more you do it, you'll start to see remarkable improvement in the range of movement. You will still have pain. The pain takes a little longer for it to completely go, but it gets better. Okay, I've worked with a lot of people who come with frozen shoulder and in no time they're doing Surya Namaskars. Okay, not in no time, but it takes a little time, but they're doing Surya Namaskars. Okay, so that's great. Also just make sure you're getting it diagnosed with an official doctor, because I am not a doctor, and don't just assume you have a frozen shoulder. Go and get a good diagnosis. Yeah, that's about it. I hope these drills help you or help someone with a frozen shoulder. I'll see you later. Bye.